about to get your hand out of the honey pot. Okay.
Who?
Good question. Hey, everybody.
Here we go. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There we go. Yeah. And this is the first When I Wake Up podcast of the new year. I believe this is episode 24.
That's pretty cool. I was about to say, yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll be at the quarter. We'll be at the quarter.
We can almost drink. We're that close.
Did he just fuck with the lights right now? I swear the lights just changed. Did they not?
I don't know.
If he did, then I'm going to flip out.
Is
I'm not paying him. It's the whole point of us not having a producer is I don't have to pay anybody.
Yeah, and this is a weird hotel.
But when you think about it, it's a pretty cool one. You know what? Hold on a second. Happy New Year to you, bud. Love you. We're not supposed to do that like that. Didn't say Happy New Year. Didn't say love you back. You're a piece of shit. So, but yeah. Anyway, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
What's going on?
How are you doing?
I'm all right. We worked today. It wasn't bad.
Another day at Staples.
Needed chapstick, bad, but
you need chapstick?
I said.
You need chapstick?
And I don't ever want to borrow chapstick from you. Even Carmex that you put on your finger.
You never know.
Don't want to do that.
Like, I don't want to borrow any chapstick from you unless you put it on your finger, and I'm applying it with your finger.
Anyway, yeah, the 29th, I had my Christmas with my dad's side of the family, and like I said in another episode, my grandma gets us all Legos. Ooh, going the wrong way. Gets us all Legos for Christmas, and this is the one she got me, and it's a dog, cause I'm a dog.
What? It's a dog?
Yeah, look.
That's sick.
It's got a tongue in the front and the nose.
You might have to pay extra, so that's like legal for the road.
You know how long it took?
How long?
Like 2 hours. It might have been over 2 hours.
Mm.
And I was sweating when I was done. And yeah, I just had to thank my grandma for that. I got the hardest one. I got the hardest one to put together, and I have the hardest one too. And it was a Merry Christmas night.
It's pretty hard.
Yeah, and then it was thank you. And then it was New Year's, and then Danny and Trevor came over. Mm-hmm. And Trevor brought his Oculus, and we played golf. And I'm gonna have to get an Oculus.
They're pretty cool.
I gotta get an Oculus.
The Apple one is cool.
So I don't want that one. I want whatever it was, the one I looked at. It's the brand new one. It's like $300, but you had to get a bunch of extra bullshit. You know, you got to get the things to. Yeah. It's another probably $200 to get all the accessories, but I gotta get one of those bad. And I'm late to the party a little bit on that, but dude, the golfing is
just like the array of stuff you can pick from, and you're like, dude,
just the golfing
one.
It was incredible. It was so realistic, dude. Like if you do it like a shitty boy, it's terrible. Like it was super realistic. But yeah,
I haven't used one in like probably 4 or 5 years, so it's probably a shit one now. But it was really cool then.
Yeah, like, I mean that's what he was telling me. He's like, you just get the new one, like $300. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that soon. I also need to buy a computer, so it's probably gonna be that instead. But
dude, I forget which one it was, but they have a quarterback one.
Yeah,
weren't you telling me about that?
Yeah, we were playing that too. It's fun. It's an NFL one, but yeah, you can play as Can you play as a? No, it is just the quarterback. They might have changed it to where you can play. Nope, I think it's just the quarterback still, but it's still really cool. And the stadiums that's the best part. Is you look around and you're standing on the field of a stadium and it looks realistic.
Yeah, the crowd noise and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But the golf one, and we got in the studio. We got over on the other side, Studio B. We got like a big white sheet for pictures and videos and stuff, and I can use that as a
Stimulator.
stimulation project.
Golf stimulation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Should.
How was your New Year's? Did you do any?
My New Year's was cool. Me and the lovely lady, we went to her friend's gathering, and it was cool. Met some people. Hit it off with one of the dudes that was there. Played Madden. I saved the day. He was playing someone online. Came in, cleaned up for him. And then we played against each other, and I beat the fuck out of him. It wasn't even halftime yet, and it was 26-7.
Yeah, I don't like playing against you anymore.
27-7. My bad. No, it was 26-7, and then I didn't I missed an extra point.
I think honestly the thing is like you're not bad, but it feels like you're good, so much better than me because I'm so bad. I think it's more of like a I'm bad thing more than you're better than me type thing. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Because, dude, I was really confident playing Mike, and Mike beat my ass at work. That was a couple months ago.
Oh, I didn't even know you guys played at work.
Yeah, I was talking all this shit.
I was watching him and Josh play, and it was hilarious. Sorry, I'm going to change the subject again real quick because we got to fly through this. My dad and my stepmom got me this, and we're going to do a little... I don't know if your girlfriend watches this or anything. You guys don't like watch it together or anything weird, do you?
No.
Okay, thank God. Did she let you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. But my parents got me this thing. Actually, the funniest part was I didn't tell you. They gave me a bunch of money, obviously, because that's just what I mean. That's what I deserve. But I'm just kidding. They got a Giant Eagle Happy Kwanzaa gift card and put it in a little gift bag with the money and then this and some other stuff. But it was so funny. It was they put like $5 on it or something. But they only got them for all of us just because they said Happy Kwanzaa on them. My dad thought it was funny. But then they got me this, which is it's called Raw Chemistry For Him cologne, and apparently it's like pheromone spray that makes like what Axe used to do for us back in the day.
Yeah.
So smell it real quick though. I do want you to spray it real quick.
Want me to spray it?
And then I'm also gonna have Sean do this with his girlfriend, and you don't tell him though. Obviously, you just.
Where am I spraying it?
You wear it like every other cologne.
I didn't know you want. Yeah.
Oh, right now.
Yeah.
Wherever you want in order to smell it.
You know what it kind of smells like? It smells like black ice.
I mean, it smells great. Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Realistically, it's probably just good smelling cologne, right? But yeah, we'll put it to the test. We'll see what's up. I'm gonna try it too. I don't have a girlfriend, but
it's gonna linger in here. Letting you know that.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, if all of a sudden we come out here and this room's just full of girls, dude, that'd be sick.
Dude, I might shit my pants.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We might get in trouble, but
no more s'mores.
So yeah, we'll try that. I'm gonna let you take that with you, and then you gotta give it back to me. You supposed to hang out with her in the next couple days?
Yeah,
right.
but you know what?
Should I let him try it first?
Yeah, let him try it first. I'm set.
You got a vasectomy?
Yeah, yeah, but I'm still.
So just we got to get right into this. In the real world. So it's just obviously I'm not when I say these things, I'm not trying to say that they're fake or they didn't happen. Nothing like that. But so we had two more things happen. Okay. The guy drives his car down Bourbon Street the other day. Was it on New Year's Eve?
No, I don't think so. I thought it was like maybe New Year's Day.
Whatever. We could look it up so we're not stupid if we want. guy drives his car down Bourbon Street, kills 10 or more people, injures a bunch of people. He gets killed. You know, obviously people are like looking stuff up about him afterwards because everything's social media, and he's like a real estate agent. Looks like a normal dude.
Yeah.
Totally normal. Nothing wrong with him. And then I don't know if it was the same day or the day after, but in a very short, not a lot of time between, a car exploded at the bottom of Trump Towers, like, and not like off to the side, like right where you would pull up and get valet parking, like right by the doors to go inside of the. So that, I think, were there people in the car? We might need to, I might have to start telling you to do this.
I think I heard that on Bourbon Street, I think that guy was alone.
He was. Oh, it was a Cybertruck. That. So that's even more of a. A Tesla Cybertruck exploded outside the Tump International Hotel in Las Vegas early. Oh, it wasn't in New York. It was in Vegas. Okay, I didn't know there was a bunch of different Trump hotels. Early Wednesday, killing one person in an incident that is being investigated as a possible act of terrorism, according to law enforcement.
Yo, keep going. Look how that last paragraph. Look at that last paragraph.
Down here?
Yeah.
Las Vegas police said the Clark County coroner confirmed Thursday that Livelsberger had been identified as the driver of the vehicle in the explosion. The cause of death was self-inflicted gunshot wound, the coroner's office said. From the car? And then it exploded? The sole person inside the vehicle died, and 7 people suffered minor injuries. He called the explosion an isolated incident and said there is no indication that it is linked to ISIS. Why would anyone think it's linked to ISIS?
That's like the 5th sentence in this entire article, and they're like, "Hey, there's no connection to ISIS."
It's not ISIS, guys. Okay, I just don't want you to think it's ISIS. Wouldn't that make you think it's ISIS? At a briefing earlier Thursday, the FBI said their investigation determined the driver had shot himself in the head before the vehicle detonated, and a gun was found at his feet. Yeah. Okay. Yep. You don't think maybe? Okay. They said they considered Livels.
Hold on. Just read that ad really quick.
Stop. What eggs do to your brain? Yeah, no, I don't. We don't need to stop it. You're losing my train of thought. They said they considered Livelsberger the subject of investigation, but needed a dental or DNA match for identification since the body was burned beyond recognition. Okay. They said his military ID, passport, and credit cards were found in the vehicle. Okay. Everything, all his identification was fine in a burning vehicle explosion.
And it was with him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
He was burnt beyond recognition, but his ID, which is made of plastic, was totally
and paper
fine.
And everything else.
It was totally fine. Yeah, everything was fine.
Do you have a passport?
I don't.
Okay, well, if you did, would you drive around it with your truck every day?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think I would use it if I'm going out of the country.
Yeah.
That's why you would use a passport.
Not to Vegas.
Right? No, I don't think so.
Dude, we have to go to Vegas. Don't forget your passport.
Unless he's leaving from Vegas to go to Europe. Maybe.
Or Canada.
Out of the country.
Or
I'm comfortable calling it a suicide. Okay. Why? Dude.
Like, yeah, that works for me.
A car explodes at the bottom of a hotel. At Trump's hotel in Vegas. He killed himself before it exploded. So his dead body was just sitting there. He shot himself in the head at the bottom of a hotel where people walk into in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
In Las Vegas. Pretty popular place. At a pretty popular hotel.
And there was people in the car, so he shot himself.
Who's the president-elect of the United States? Donald Trump. It's his hotel in Las Vegas where it's popular. There's people. A guy pulled up in a Cybertruck, pretty recognizable car, shoots himself inside of it. Nobody hears it, right? He lie there, dead. And then the car exploded. And they're comfortable calling it a suicide.
So here's the thing. If you're going to try and sell that, fine. Where would paper have to be in a car that explodes to not catch fire?
For it to not burn and melt.
Like, tell me, like, where? I know they have 2 trunks, but like, if it explodes, like it cinches like the seatbelt to you.
Paper and plastic. And all of his identification was fine. Were the plastic things on the end of his shoes, like we were talking about in a previous episode, were those okay?
The aglets?
The aglets, were those were they fine?
Yeah, I mean,
so
apparently.
Okay, so there's that, right? And I don't even need to say any, like, you have to be so dumb to think that this happens and it's just like, yeah, it just happened, and I'm comfortable calling it a suicide.
And by the way, this is an article on CBS News that you can look up and read. This isn't like Vox or Vice or anything else like that. Like, you can look it up.
So
it's not a place that people are like. It's not like CNN or Fox. CBS. Not saying they're not biased, but they just post the news.
So there's that, right? And then the FBI continues investigation of the horrific attack on innocent victims in the morning hours of January 1st in Bourbon Street, New Orleans. The subject has been identified as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, a U.S. citizen from Texas. Oops. Where'd I attach this a more recent photo of Jabbar? FBI special agents and our law enforcement partners are currently conducting a number of blah. What is this on? Don't want this ever again.
FBI.gov.
Oh, well. Yeah, so here's a nice part. Like they're downtown, they're like West 6 and stuff. They have the big giant barricades so people can't drive their car down that street because it's not a street that cars are supposed to go down.
Yeah.
So all of those, they have those there on Bourbon Street, right? Because it's one of those places. And none of them were up that night on New Year's.
And this is what you're saying. That's either like there's something going on, or that's just crazy circumstance.
Or that's what I mean. Like, you can't keep saying that it's a coincidence.
Because if it's a crazy city, if it's a crazy part of town like Bourbon Street, not even like dangerous, just like people are out.
It's a super, super, super popular city.
Giant
city.
Yeah, in a southern state on New Year's, so it's not cold. Like, if you detach, does it make sense that if the town's going to be flooded with people, like, let's not have random 10-foot barriers everywhere.
Yeah, and
so like crowds can move through easier and shit like that. Like, sure.
That's what I'm saying. And if it was someone's like negligence, like somebody messed up and didn't pull them up, make sure that they were out, then like people need to be in trouble for that. Like, this is the points that I keep making to my family about stuff, like going to the doctor and like your doctor's like, and it's not something crazy. They're not like looking for a tumor in your brain or something. It's something minor. And they're like, I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you. And you're like, but wait, aren't you supposed to though? You know what I mean? Or they'll fuck something up really bad. And then it's like, oh, Like when I got surgery, they multiple times asked me to tell them what side it was on so that they didn't accidentally do the wrong side. And they told me that was the reason why they were asking me too.
You can't see it.
I thought that they were asking me because like they wanted me to keep like being calm about it, like talk about, you know what I mean? He asked me like 3 times. Marked, came in and wrote on me with a Sharpie to make sure and I'm like, this is the 3rd time you're asking me, and you're the best guy that's supposed to be doing this?
And you can't do anything about it. You're just in this bed, you're like
Dude. So yeah, like stuff like that, it really bothers me. My whole point to bring it all home is like we gotta remember that most of this stuff that was why I started the way I started, and saying that I'm not saying these events were fake or not, they didn't happen or not real, whatever. All this shit is to distract you from something bigger, always. The point I made last episode where you never know whether you're coming or going. We used to be shooting ropes, and now we're shooting what? Blanks. Vasectomy.
Welcome.
no, it's crazy because the best way to frame it for people that don't think about it like that all the time, think about something that happened like in your hometown or something, like growing up or like when we got older, and like you know the truth, maybe you don't, but think about something you know for sure and then something you heard about. I can just think of like something I had heard about and heard 7 different stories, and it's not a car blowing up, it's not an act of terrorism, it's just like someone got arrested.
Yeah.
And there's 5 different stories.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think it's crazy.
This episode is brought to you by Shoreline Shine Mobile Detailing, the premier mobile detailing service in Northeast Ohio. If your car's so dirty that kids are using it to write "wash me," it's time to call these guys.
Seriously, if your car, truck, SUV, or even your boat looks like it's been through the apocalypse, Shoreline Shine, it's here to save the day. They make your ride so clean, you'll be afraid to drive it in the rain.
They bring professional, high-quality detailing services directly to your driveway. That's right. They come to you. No awkward small talk in the waiting room while you sip still coffee. Just sit back, relax, and watch them work their magic.
It's the magic. David Copperfield over here. But you know what? From deep interior cleaning to paint correction and even premium boat detailing, Shoreline Shine does it all. Okay. Plus, they offer add-ons like pet hair removal because your dog might love the car, but it doesn't have to look like a fur factory.
And the best part, their services start at just $65, Brad.
What?
That's cheaper than therapy for the heartbreak you'll feel after looking at your dirty car.
I'll say.
Yeah. Whether you're going for the simple wash or their ultimate full detail package,
The full detail
Shoreline
package?
Shine will have your ride looking so good, you'll consider charging people to sit in it. That's right, dude.
Are you ready to bring the shine back to your ride? Book your appointment today by calling 440-850-6362 or check them out on Instagram at shoreline.shine440 to see their incredible transformations.
That's 440-850-6362. Shoreline Shine Mobile Detailing. We bring the shine to your ride, even if it's been through a mudslide.
Now back to the show.
But what do you think? And I know we talked about this already, but maybe we can, have a little comedy part here. But what do you think they're distracting us from with these type of things? Because these are 2 things: boom, 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 bam. You know what I mean? Fucking 1, 2. So like, what is it? What is it that they're distracting us from?
Definitely not the election, because I think that they would corroborate the 2. Because
Well, they went from super hating on him hard to like talking good about him on some of the platforms. So.
for sure, but there was also anything that kind of went down, like what do they call it? Like on the homestead, anything that happened here. Maybe 1 or 2 things did, but over 4 years, I don't think anything happened like that here. when Biden was slowly losing his mind. Like, I don't think anything happened like that was documented.
Biden was shitting his pants.
Yeah, like I don't think anything like that happened. But stuff like that was happening during his first term. So what I think they're doing is similar to what they did last time. They're corroborating the two and saying that they're linked somehow. Like the fact that he's the president-elect, that happened. Like, would this have happened if Kamala or someone else, like, doing that thing? So it's not distracting us from that, because that's what they're going to use to distract you.
So
They're going to be like, what's President Trump going to do about it?
also,
That thing.
this is a shot in the dark, I guess, but I don't know if you can even call it that because of the way the world works and how fucked up everything already is. But the whole thing with the fucking COVID vaccine and how there's like little microchip type things that are actually little structures and stuff that aren't for human bodies, okay? Mechanical type of things. I want to know if these two people that did this are vaccinated. Because if there's stuff in them that they can just and make you do stuff,
They just make you.
you know what I'm saying? If there's stuff in those things that can make people do whatever they want, then we got a big problem. Because a lot of people got vaccinated.
I'm following you from a distance because you got to remember, there's also a lot of stupid people.
Well, no, and that's why I'm saying this is also that's a crazy thing, right?
Because you remember,
But-
what did we talk about at work today? We'll never all like coexist peacefully because there's people that just shit in public, like on the floor and
Literally
in
shit
supermarkets
on the floor in a liquor store.
So like someone like that could easily be influenced and do it, or be coerced to do it by somebody and be made an example of, like we talked about last week. I think they're doing something, maybe not knowing that they would die or something would happen because they're stupid, but like they're doing it for a reason. They're doing it for a cause. Like they're gonna be a martyr by doing it. Like that's what I mean. Where I'm like, even if I'm not saying like, no, that's fucking stupid. No, it could be that.
Well, and you're right, because I was gonna argue that this type of shit didn't happen so frequently, 20, 30, 40 years ago, but we didn't have these things.
Yeah.
So these things make us the whole instant gratification thing, look at me thing, all that type of shit, to where people think that they can do something and people are going to notice right away. Let me do something crazy and a whole bunch of people are going to see that I did it.
Or we talked about it. I can make it quick. The amount of times that people get tricked by fake accounts.
Yeah.
Like when you
stop. Catfish is still on TV, bro. People are still talking to people for multiple, and at this point, I'm thinking that they're doing it on purpose to try to get on the show. But people are talking to people for multiple years, never seeing their face or hearing their voice. And they're like, yeah, I'm in love with them. We're going to get married. They're the love of my life. They treat me so good, blah, blah. And it's some fucking opposite sex of the one they're looking for. And upwards of 300 pounds, which is what I'm into. But hit me up. You know what I mean? Like, that's still on TV. So I know that people are really dumb. I'm just saying, like,
I think it's both.
so many things
to
in
circle
the last
back,
month
like,
or two.
to like what are they distracting us from? I think they're kind of playing into that. Anything.
So I think they're distracting us from the whole Diddy thing.
I think they're distracting us from all the Temu commercials that are popping up everywhere, where it's like clearly bad acting, and they're like, you can get this 1-ton construction equipment.
It reminds me of that show that you showed me of the we're selling prices.
We got premium prices.
We got premium prices.
prices are so small you can barely see them.
This is some small prices.
We have prices discount.
Tim's discounted prices shot to the ground. Buy premium prices. Hi, I'm Eric, and welcome to Eric's Premium Prices. I've got all the premium prices. I've got $19.99 for sale for $20. You come to me when you want fine European prices. They're premium. Come on in, buy $35.50 for $40.
Oh, laying it.
Because they're like AI ads.
I got $4.99 on sale for $5.
Yeah, they're using like AI to make those ads. That's why it's not real people. It's the freaking AI voice, voice to text or whatever. But no, I think that's really what it is. And I know that's another like crazy thing to say, but bro, all the people that have been to those parties, entertainers and athletes and all the comedians, all the people that have been to those fucking parties over the last 20 years, he's been big for 25 years.
He's been big. Well, he's been big since Biggie was alive. So
30 years.
Yeah, like almost 40 years.
Yeah, over 30 years. Okay? He's been rich and famous that long.
Or rich, famous, connected.
So that's
known people.
my thing is like, dude, all the people that have been to those parties, nobody can find out about those people. And that's almost, to me, it might be worse than like the Epstein stuff. Because that all these people are, I don't know, because it's probably all the same type of people anyway. But like me and Tyler were talking about it. Like, dude, LeBron can't get in trouble. Dude, nobody can find out that LeBron was at those parties and he was fucking squirting oil on people.
And he promised.
Those kids are going to school. Okay, don't make jokes about that.
Did they?
Yeah. Might cost money. No, I don't know. Is it closed already?
No, it's still up.
Okay, let's go.
But she did say, because she lives like pretty close to that school.
Yeah.
She's like, it's a terrible school.
Is it?
She's like, teachers leave like every year. Like,
it's only been open for a few years.
Like, is it when you walk in, is it probably cool? Is everything state of the art? Probably. He's like, but
the kids are still all really bad, and
like the kids are bad. Like, just like apparently whatever like union or whatever, like the teachers thing there sucks. Like underpaid, like.
And the kids are terrible, probably. Yeah, so they're not having fun.
And you know it's right down the street? St. Vincent, St.
McDonald's.
Mary's.
Oh.
It's right next to a McDonald's.
Hey.
It's literally next to it.
There you go. Okay, but let's get back on track. Diddy's the one that, remember last year, I think it was last year, when Jamie Foxx got sick and he was like literally on his deathbed, and like they were posting, people, like accounts were posting on Instagram like about to die type thing. You know what I mean? And he came out and during a set said that Diddy was the one that Diddy poisoned him. And he almost died.
It's good.
Why would he do that?
What happened to Diddy?
What do you mean?
Like, did he go to court? Is he gone?
That's a good question. Is he? Because
I remember when the raid happened, you talk about distractions. I heard about when, the the house was raided and everything happened, and they thought that was, talk about a distraction. They thought that's right.
He's currently in custody in Manhattan. His lawyers made a renewed bid for his bail last week. This is from November 19th. Proposing a $50 million package that would see Mr. Combs be monitored around the clock by security personnel while under house arrest.
By the way, do you remember, how clearly do you remember when the Epstein thing was happening?
The very beginning stuff?
Yeah. Like right up until he killed himself.
I mean, yeah, I remember all that.
So you know that he could leave, right?
Yeah, and that's what makes dude.
He just had to sleep there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
He could leave because he still had clients. He could leave.
How are your clients so important that you get to leave jail when you're in jail because you...
They still don't even know what he did. They don't know what he did. It's not like he's a financial advisor, like an actual financial advisor.
I know his name's Epstein. He is Jewish though, right?
I don't know. But like they were talking about it because he had new people that were like CFOs and like higher statuses like that in companies when they were younger, when they were our age. Like he knew people like that then. But like, and maybe I'm stupid, but I don't think he's actually. Yeah, he's Jewish. It says it right there.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, well that says he was a teacher at one point. Okay, but still, like.
Yeah, but then all this, and then you're hanging out with Kim Jong Un, or Il, or In, or Ah. I don't know which one. All the vowels.
Yeah.
I don't know.
AIOU.
Yeah. I want to go golfing in Korea. They had some cool golf courses up there, over there, down there. I don't know.
You get a birdie and they just decapitate you.
Was that you that we were talking? No, that was AJ. Not the guy that's there now. So it was Il. It was his dad. Let's see what it was exactly. But it's some insane, crazy number that he shot the very first time he ever played golf.
I thought you were going to say people. Like the amount of people he had whacked.
Yeah. Okay.
34.
His first time ever playing golf, he said that he was 34 under par. He had 11 hole-in-one in that round. 17 bodyguards said that they witnessed the round.
Yeah, because if you say what really happened, you would fucking die.
The score may use a relative to par system, recording 0 for pars, 1 for bogeys, and 2 for double bogeys. Okay, yeah, you can't do that. No, because you said he hit 11 hole-in-one. It's just so funny, like those pieces of shit. It's the first time he ever played golf. He probably built it just for himself. Goes out there and he's like, "Yeah, I shot 34 under. Better than anyone that's ever played."
Dude, he's not worried about anything in North Korea. So those bodyguards, they're probably the fucking staff for the entire course. No one watched him do it. He just did it.
No, he probably had people out there.
One.
No, he probably had people out there walking
3.
around with him. Yeah.
Not 17.
No, definitely.
Like,
not.
there
Definitely
wasn't
not.
a mob behind him. Like,
No, because who's gonna try to assassinate that guy?
that's what I mean. That's why I'm like, was it even 3 or 4 people? Was it just whoever he was golfing with? Because those people, he just has to tell them, like, yeah, did that.
Yeah.
Like, I did that shit.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Yeah, you did." Because if you were like, "Did you?" Right then, you're dead.
And you know what's crazy? Like all the buildings and stuff that they have built there, like everything that's done there. Imagine like, so you live under that dictatorship, you build one of these buildings. And then you just see him go on the news and be like, "I built that building."
It's kind of like Trump.
I mean,
Nah,
no, it's not like that, but like,
It's not.
I mean, we definitely agree on this. It's like, you think America's that bad? Like, do you? Like, that's fine. Do you want to go somewhere else?
You don't.
And I'm not even saying that the next is like, go to North Korea. Fucking figure it out. But like, go anywhere in Africa.
Yeah.
Not fun.
It's the desert. They live in the desert everywhere.
Well, it's the desert. You go, the further south you go, you're like, oh, I could die
In
along the
10
ocean.
minutes.
I could die
Yeah.
inland. I can die
Yeah,
anywhere.
that's-
You go to Madagascar. Don't want to go there.
No.
Like, as much as I want to go there, because I do want to go there. I'd want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
As much as I want to go to Australia, I don't think you want to go to Australia.
Number one, it takes like 17 hours to fly there. And number two, there's fucking spiders that are this big, that are just the regular spiders that are around.
And you know why? Dude, it's like they monitor it, they look at it. Australia is a lot like Canada. Like the inland territory of Australia, no one lives there.
Yeah. Because
it's
you
just
can't.
along the coast.
Yeah, because you can't.
Like
Oh wow, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
they're just untouched. Like they're obviously people go there.
there's just Rue out there.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of Joey Maristacks out there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Joey
they're just-
stacking on them. So, we just wrapped up 2024. We
Good.
got this done
got
for
the studio
sure.
done.
Yeah, no, I'm not that terrible. We got this done, which is crazy. It's still crazy. We sat down in here earlier before we started recording. I'm like, dude, this is sick.
Yeah. Anything?
Which we didn't even comment on the new setup. The way we got it set up in here right now. But we got the props, we got the Studio Mind stuff here. We got our shirts on. I'm sure you guys noticed. But yeah, what's we got the new year starting. What are some things that, and like this is serious. What are some things that you're trying to not only music / like career wise, but like like life type things that you're trying to.
Well, definitely the music thing. You guys gas me up all the time and say like that I'm capable, and then some. It's like cool. So maybe I should put something out before I turn 30. That'd be cool.
Probably.
Do that. I don't want to shoot down the last ad read we did, but I really want to get off these.
Yeah.
So definitely want to do that. A few career stuff that we've talked about that I want to get fleshed out sooner than later. A little bit of that. I want to, whether it's with you guys, whether it's with somebody else, whether it's with all of us that I just included. I want to take a trip somewhere, like the summer, like early fall.
Me too, really bad,
like,
dude.
even if it's like I was thinking, like
I'm planning on not using any of my PTO until, like, I want to take 2 trips. I want to take one with my mom and Lexi and stepdad because we've never gone on vacation. We've just like gone camping and shit. And this isn't even my things that I want to do next year. I'm just saying. But that I want to go on a friend one too because we've never done it and gone anywhere.
Like obviously anything would be cool. One that's not close, but it feels like it's close. Upper Peninsula, Michigan could be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, I was thinking coastal Maine.
Oh, that'd be crazy, dude.
Like, cause the
When it's nice out.
yeah, the ocean's right there.
Yeah.
They're like us now. They were us before us, so they're a legal state. So for what that's worth, it just makes it easier.
Yeah.
You don't have to bring anything.
And we have Arizona too that we could always go because Danny's parents have a house out there.
Arizona. I still want to see Washington State.
And I
see
know
some
you never
redwoods.
met my grandma before, but my grandma lives in Florida now, and I think me, Lexi, and that might be a third trip that we make because I think me and Lexi and Tyler are gonna us 3 try to go out there and stay with her for a couple days.
I still need to do that. So not exactly where, but where is she staying?
I honestly don't remember. It's some weird city. That's why I can't remember. It's not in like a major city.
Because I have family that's kind of by like Orlando, like that area.
Yeah, it might be close to that.
I haven't seen in like 20 years.
Dude, that'd be sick. That'd be sweet. Yeah, because I want to go see that house. It's not as nice as her house that she had in Arizona was, but yeah. For me, going into the next year, yeah, I just procrastinate really bad. I don't know if I've said it on the podcast before, but I saw a quote on my phone screen one day. It said, "Work as hard on yourself as you do when you're at work," and I still don't do that, and I need to do that. We work together, so we know how we are. We're both really kind of the same. I feel like we both are very similar type of people, and
I think we're hard on ourselves.
Yeah, I think we are, but I think we both do that. I think we work harder at work than we do on our own self. Need to stop doing that.
I think another thing that we can both do is like better habits. Like,
yeah,
get like good routines going. Like you're better at that than I am. It's back and forth.
I
or
have
just
been
like
going back to the gym a lot.
I need to start doing that.
Yeah, I mean, you can always come with me. I've been going to the gym a lot more. Makes me feel really good. So yeah, that's one of the things, and then one of my other things is get off my phone a little bit. It's one thing to use it for promotional things and like posts and stuff to make sure that we got that stuff going. But like just sitting on there and scrolling on there, I got to stop doing that. And whether that's like setting things up on my phone, which I know I can, like screen time things, like say, hey, it's time to get off, or even literally locking your shit up, like a little like you would do to your kids.
Yeah.
I might start doing that to myself because the amount of time that we waste doing that, dude, and the amount of things that your brain could be doing instead of that, because we don't realize, but our brain is doing it's doing fucking calculations while we're watching videos.
Yeah.
And we watch fucking 1,000 of them a day. And if we didn't do that and we didn't stress our brain out doing all that shit, imagine all the other stuff we could do.
Think about all the not reels, but like short video content that you watch. It's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch 10 of those.
Yeah.
Like that's an hour of your day that's just gone.
Dude, and that's what I say all the time is like I've been going on TikTok to like for, inspiration and stuff for the show. And I'll be on TikTok for like an hour and a half. And it felt like it was 5 seconds. And that's the whole point of those things. Is just to get you to not do shit. And I can't do that, man.
I think something that helped me that might be able to help you. What I did, that was a big help because I'm still on it, but not nearly as much as I was before. I think everything except like my texts, phone calls, and stuff like that, I get no notifications. That's why when you send me stuff, I don't know until I open the app. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't get notified about anything. I get my thing that tells me I'm dying. Text and phone calls. I don't get anything else. Like
Yeah.
I don't get Snapchat. I don't
Turn
get
notifications
Instagram.
off for everything.
I don't get Facebook. I don't get anything.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that too. Because that's why I get so mad. I literally get mad. It's nothing important. And it's just a million notifications that are just trying to get you on the apps.
Yeah.
Where it's not even anything. It's one thing that like somebody sent you a meme video or whatever and you get a notification for that. But like, I told you I had to go in and change all my shit for my Snapchat because I was getting notifications telling me that somebody posted on their story.
Yeah.
I don't care about anybody posting on their story. And maybe I sound like an asshole because I want people to look at my stories.
Yeah.
For podcasts and stuff like that. But I don't care. I don't need a notification to tell me to go look at the look at the Snapchat story.
Yeah. Like there's a couple things. This I could have left with this. There's a couple things like Wordle and stuff like that. That's actually like engaging. I'm not saying it makes you smarter, but like it's not Temple Run or anything. Like it's actually like
Yeah.
But maybe get games off my phone. That's a big ADHD.
I don't play any games on my phone.
I do. That's a big ADHD thing. That's me keeping busy thing. If I'm not
and
watching,
I feel like people do that too when they like they're like at a place or they're not like talking to people and then they have something to do on their phone.
I think it's that what do they call that? Not short attention
Carly
span,
was doing
but like
that hard the other day when I was at my parents'.
it's like an immediate gratification thing. I can just play a mobile game and be good at it and be like I won. Like so maybe get games off my phone. Like
is it that or is it an autistic thing?
Probably. But no, like I want to stop vaping. I want to. It's exactly what you said. Like just not be like Goggins or anything, but like have kind of more purpose to like what I do throughout the day.
Just have more discipline. That's really what it is. Just more discipline in what you're actually doing with what we're eating, dude. I need to get so much better at what we eat, man. Like it's one thing
Eating,
to eat.
sleeping.
I sleep fine, but the eating, dude, is just I keep eating like I'm 17 and I can't eat like that.
Dude, I think I got 8 hours of sleep since I can't even remember, dude. Like Halloween. I think I've gotten 8 hours of sleep like twice.
Yeah, you pulled a Bobby Lee and you showed up an hour late because you were sleeping today.
And I slept for an hour. It's like I should have been out cold.
Yeah, I
tonight.
was gonna say, how'd you even feel better? I usually feel like crap If I'm super tired and I took an hour nap, I'd feel like shit when I woke up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's episode 24.
24.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. And I just want to say good morning, yeah. And
Good morning, yeah.
what was that?
Good morning, yeah.
Right.
Welcome.
I just want you guys to not lose sight of the fact that there's giant, horrible things always happening behind the scenes, and little tiny, stupid, crazy things are being sprinkled in front of us so that we don't remember the crazy things that are happening.
And you can't do anything about it.
And you can't do anything about it. And I keep saying that maybe the only way is to, like, we can't do a revolution. The only real revolution we could do is can we convince everybody to not pay their taxes? Can we convince everybody to not pay their taxes? If we can do that, that's something we could maybe try to do. Or then when the next election comes around, nobody votes. What if we got everybody to not vote? What would they do? Is it just going to turn into the Hunger Games? They're like, well, you guys,
You don't want to vote?
well, now you fucked up.
Like you don't want to vote?
So now we'll do whatever we want. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming. This is episode 24. When I wake up, we're gonna sound it off here. Any final words you got? Happy New Year's.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
How long? What's the length you can go? With obviously, it's like the first time you see somebody, but how long do you go into January till you stop saying Happy New Year to somebody? Like a weekend? I'm like a week. I don't do it after that. I mean, really, I don't even think I get that far.
I think I got to see you once.
No, but
So-
I'm saying like,
Yeah, but like if it's so maybe like a week. But like if you see someone like January 15th and you hadn't seen him since like November, you're like,
That's
what's
what I'm
up, man?
saying.
Happy New Year.
yeah, you would say that.
And then never again.
You would do that.
I'd probably do that up until like MLK Day for different reasons.
Yeah.
But no, like yeah, if I see you and it's early enough in January, it's like Happy New Year, man, and then that's it. But if I see you in like February, like no, it's not a Happy New Year.
We'll see if I make it to February.
We'll see.
All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate you.